When a user holds the left mouse button and releases it, it is called a mouse click. In this lecture, you will learn how to handle the mouse click event. You are going to create a calculator program. In the process, you are going to learn how to retrieve the values of HTML form fields from within a JavaScript function. Go to the editor, copy the previous program, create new file, paste it, clean up the script block as well as the body, change the title to OnClick. Within the script block, we'll get there, but before that, create a HTML form. Name it as calc form because we are going to create a calculator. Close the form. We need a form because we want the end user to enter some values, two numbers. Number 1 is the first one. Input type is equal to text and name is equal to num1. Close it right there. Add a line break as well. Copy that line and paste it 4 times. The second one, change the label to num2 and the name to num2. Third one is the result. We want to display the result. First, you will calculate the sum of these two numbers. In this lecture, you will perform only the addition. In the next lecture, you will enhance our calculator program to perform subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. This is the result. So name it as result. And the last one, we don't need a label for it. Type is button. When the user clicks on this button, we want to perform the add operation. Save it as onclick.html. Open it in your web browser. It's going to have two numbers. Give the addition button a label or a value. Value is equal to, within double quotes, add. Go back to the web browser, refresh. You see the add button. So when the user clicks on this button, once he enters the two numbers and clicks on it, we need to calculate the sum and display it in this result text box. Go back. So on the button, we need to handle onClick event and create a function called calculate. This function will be called when the user clicks on this button. Create this function in the JavaScript block function calculate. To retrieve the text fields within the form from within our JavaScript function, we will use document dot, use the form name calc form dot the field name. It's very hierarchical. Dot value. If you want to retrieve the value of a particular field which the user enters, you use the dot value property. This by default is string or text. So you need to convert it into integer using the parse int method because we want to calculate the sum of two numbers. Where x, assign it to a variable. Similarly, where y is equal to parse int document dot calc form dot num2 dot value. Once we get both the numbers, the next is to retrieve the result or get a hold of the result field where z or z is equal to document dot calc form dot result. I don't need the value. We are going to assign it a value. Z dot value is equal to x plus y. Calculate the sum and put it into the z text box, which is pointing to the result. Save it. Go to your web browser, refresh, enter 10 and 20, click on the add button and the result is 30. So in this lecture, you have learned how to use the JavaScript onClick event and handle it. And in the process, you have also learned how to access the HTML form fields using document.formName.the field name. And if you want the value, you can use the dot value.